going to help them out, okay? It goes like this. Turnip, turnip, come on up. Turnip, turnip, come on up. Turnip, turnip, come on up. Then Grandpa grabbed the turnip, and Grandma grabbed Grandpa, and they pulled once again. And they pulled, and they puffed, and they puffed, and they pulled, and still that turnip wouldn't come up because it was a stubborn turnip. So then they decided to call in some help. They decided to call in their grandson. Is there a grandson out there? You want me to go? Okay, come on up. Let's give him a hand. All right, grandson, let's see. You are, I think I'm going to have you sit right here. Sit right here on the edge of the stage. Let me tell you about your part. You are now 16 years old. Okay? All right. And as a 16-year-old, you like to do two things more than anything else. You like to eat, and you like to sleep. I know I've lived with 16-year-olds, and that's what they do. So, you've already eaten today. You can take a nap right here, okay? Grandma, Grandpa, say, Ivan, wake up.
Ivan, wake up.
Good job, Ivan. Wait a minute. That won't wake up a 16-year-old who's sleeping really good. We're going to have to help Grandma and Grandpa, all right? At the count of 3, we'll say, Ivan, wake up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ivan, wake up! Now that might wake up a 16-year-old. All right, Ivan, you can wake up. And Ivan got up, he stretched and yawned and said, oh, what do you want? Grandma said, help us. Well, Ivan knew about the fight, and now Grandma and Grandpa are working together. He figured he'd better help, too. So, Grandpa came back over, and they sang the song once again. Turnip, turnip, come on up. Turnip, turnip, come on up. Then Grandpa turnip, Grandma grabbed Grandpa, and Ivan grabbed Grandma. And they pulled, and they puffed, and they puffed, and they pulled, and still the turnip wouldn't come up because it was a stubborn turnip. So they decided to call their puppy dog. Are there any puppy dogs out there? This young lady right here, would you like to be a puppy dog? Give her a hand. Puppy dog's name is Spot. Let's all call Spot. Spot! Spot, the puppy dog came running up like this. And Spot said, what can I do? What can I do? Excellent job. And Grandma said, help us. Well, Spot loved to help, always. And so Spot got to the end of the line, and they sang the song again. Turnip, turnip, come on up. Turnip, turnip, come on up. Then Grandma Spot grabbed Ivan, and they pulled, and they puffed, and they puffed, and they pulled, and still the turnip wouldn't come up because it was a stubborn turnip. So they decided to call their kitty cat. Are there any cats out there? This young lady right here in purple, usually our cat. All right. Now, cat's name is Sasha. Let's all call Sasha. Sasha! Now, Sasha is a very mature cat. And all mature cats know that people are boring. So when they called, Sasha said, why are they doing that? So they had to call again. Let's call again. Sasha! Sasha said, I wish they'd quit doing that. So they had to call again. Sasha! Sasha finally came walking up and said, what do you want? Grandma said, help us. Well, now, Sasha knew about the fight, and here's Grandma and Grandpa helping. And then grandson Ivan's usually sleeping, and he's helping. And that silly dog Spot is trying to show her up by being more helpful. And Sasha decided she'd better help, too. So then they sang again. Turnip, turnip, come on up. Turnip, turnip, come on up. Then Grandma Spot, Grandma Sasha grabbed Spot, and they pulled, and they puffed, and they puffed, and they pulled, and still a turnip wouldn't come up because it was a stubborn turnip. They were just ready to give up and go back into the house when the hero of our story, who would like to be the hero of the story? Young man back there in the red. Let's give him a hand. the hero of our story, a tiny little field mouse. He came hopping by and stopped in his tracks. The first thing he saw was an enormous turnip, and he said, "Yum."
Yum.
And then he saw Grandma and Grandpa working together. Well, even the field mice had heard about the fight. And Grandson Ivan's helping, and he's usually sleeping, and he's helping, and the dog and the cat are usually chasing each other, and they're helping. And this is the important part of the story, because he saw all of that going on, and he said, "I've got to be a part of this."
I've got to be a part of this.
And that's a message for all. When we see something good happen, to join, because we can make a difference. And he decided that as little as he was, he could make a difference. He grabbed onto the end of the line. They sang the song again. Turnip, turnip, come on up. Turnip, turnip, come on up. Then grab spot. Field mouse grabbed onto the end, and the turnip came. Whoa! And everybody went, "Yay!" Let's hear it for all of our actors. Thank you very much. They brought that turnip into the house, and it was the biggest and the sweetest and the juiciest turnip anybody had ever seen. They made turnip stew, and everybody got some, including the field mouse and his family, which I think is pretty cool. And but they had so much turnip stew, they had leftovers for a month. Grandma turned to Grandpa after that month and said, "Next year,